Those hips don't lie.
But they do.
Those hips don't lie, but I do.
They lie to certain people. Ooh, 89.
All right, so we're all walking to the dock?
We are.
To the docks.
You see Bacon is coming raring
What is it?
right back to you.
It's like a yo-yo.
Oh, thank God, I found you.
It's like a smelly boomerang.
Garlic boomerang.
Good band name.
Yeah, that's what I was
The
gonna say.
garlic boomerang.
Imagine a very fancy dining establishment called the Garlicky Boomerang.
Australian Italian fusion. Oh, I would eat there.
That would be weird.
Yeah, I'll have the fettuccine kangaroo.
Oh, thank God I found you guys.
Oh, yeah.
That
Oh,
was
thank
fast.
Yeah.
So, listen, I was at the Green Door, and I was doing that research like you wanted me to.
God. All right.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Some ruffians came over. I started talking to them about what I was doing. They started making fun of me. They told me that we should visit the Green Hag Pygmalion's house if we really wanted to find out about resurrections.
A green hag.
A green hag.
Resurrections?
That's what I told them. I mean, we were looking for some. I was talking about zombies, and like I was saying something corporeal, and they said, well, you know, the only person in the area who would know some type of demonic witch magic like that would be Pygmalion.
You know about a hag living in town?
Do you know about Pygmalion?
I don't. Or do I?
Roll history.
13.
You do know about Pygmalion.
Oh, I do. I was wrong.
She lives
In the weird, fucked up
in the
hut?
weird, fucked up
What's
house
that?
on the very eastern edge of town. There's nothing around there. There are rumors that she performs blood sacrifices and different kinds of dark magics.
God, this is Bragan's wet dream.
And why were you looking into this type of magic? Bringing somebody back?
He was talking about zombies.
I was just talking about zombies. I mean, just trying to explain to these fine gentlemen who came over and were trying to find out what I was doing. I was just explaining to them, you know, I was trying to figure out what sort of supernatural thing could have killed Saho, and they kind of said it mockingly. I mean, I think they want me to basically go over there and be one of her sacrifices.
I
but
also want that to happen.
I figured I would bring this information to you, see if you guys wanted to maybe go investigate.
How are these men dressed? These five?
I mean, I don't know, just looked like everyone else, just farmers.
Did they look like, and I described the three gentlemen from the day before, Bob and Apples?
No,
Tom, Dick, and Harry.
one of the bigger ones might have been, but the other two,
Hey,
the
Tom,
other,
Dick, and Harry.
the other ones, I don't believe so. They don't sound like the people I was talking about.
Well, then, do we want to, after we stop at the docks, do we want to go check on the Green Hag?
Seems like a good idea.
I think we should skip the docks altogether.
All right.
I think we
better
can circle
leave.
back to the docks.
Sure.
They're not
Depending-
going anywhere.
Yeah.
Probably.
Or are they?
Fair enough.
Because it would be better to get a sense of
Did they
what
give you
we're asking
directions?
about.
They told me to just walk out the green door and go east, and just keep going east, past the barns, across the fields. We'll get to a clump of trees, and then once we get to the trees, her house will be on the other side of the trees.
Okay.
So
what do
you
you
know
say?
something about her.
I suppose I haven't been to her house before, though.
No, you have not.
So,
You've basically just heard the stories.
yeah.
She friendly?
I don't know if I've interacted with her.
You have not.
You said I know the rumors, but
Again, just rumors. She very rarely comes into the village.
bit of a hermit.
Very much a hermit.
She's got a -1 charisma.
But everything you've heard is a bit eerie, a bit unsettling. Some of the stories you've heard about her magics. So
I haven't wanted to visit her, I'll tell you that.
Well, you wanted to experience new things, right?
I did.
Well, we'll stop back
excited.
at your house for lunch and then second lunch.
Let's go get blood sacrifice, right?
Let's do it.
I'm excited. Not about the blood sacrifice, but
But being a human centipede.
So what's our plan if this goes south?
It's
I think
kind of
we'll have
like,
this conversation as we're walking.
like very anime, like thumb click my sword up a little bit out of the scabbard. Just that's the plan.
Bagan, how are you in a fight?
Oh, I'm not coming with you.
What?
why not?
No, all right, fine, I'll come.
The hell you ain't?
All right, fine, I'll come with you.
Sounds like something fantastic for your boy.
Yeah, is that how you're not excited about this?
Really, you guys are trying to keep him around?
He'd love this.
We
It's
can
like taking a kid to Disneyland.
We can sacrifice him.
It's like taking a kid to the Yomi State Fair. Trying to make this relatable and in character.
Alright.
Who knows? Maybe he'll come.
Yeah, maybe she'll have a wraith or two. Revenant, who knows?
Maybe we need to make a sacrifice.
Yeah, could be
that's
you.
what I said.
Could be any of us.
All right, then, let's go.
All right.
All right.
Is there a path at all?
Look like it.
There's kind of a path from the green door kind of towards the barns, but once you get past the barns, you're basically just walking through fields.
Okay. Sounds good. Do we hear any weird moaning coming from the barns?
You do not. You basically just hear like different livestock.
I heard about these ghosts from a very reliable source.
Alright, so we're walking.
I can't tell if it's your spurs or the rest of you.
It's the spurs.
I'd say it
Everything
takes
is tightly in
you-
place. Believe me. Believe you me.
It takes you about an hour of walking
Okay.
until you finally come to the cluster of trees that was referenced in the description of where you needed to go.
As we're walking, just a freak guard be like, I don't blink either.
Shouldn't have told me that.
And
And I don't sleep.
while I'll join in on this. So while he's
Are you taking notes
he's
on this? This
creeping
guy's
out,
wild.
Gar.
Gar.
I'm apparently not creeped out. It's fine.
Like, that's so cool. You don't sleep. What do you do with all your time?
Don't your eyes need occasional freshening?
You're like buffing his eyes. You just lick him like a gecko.
I'm curious. I'm not lick people's eyes curious.
So while he
Not yet. Someday.
so while Gar's being creeped out by Mech Man over there,
I have to make a sanity check.
probably. I'm gonna do a minor illusion of Gar's own voice telling him to run,
Oh shit.
coming from ahead of us.
Oh my god.
I stop in my tracks. Anyone else hear that?
I didn't.
No.
It sounded like me.
When you've been talking this whole time,
No, but I didn't say that. It said go back.
maybe.
I just heard it again.
I didn't hear anything.
Bacon, did you hear anything?
Begging you here, voice.
I heard my own voice. No. Get out of here, damn it! Stop! It's not me. I'm the real one.
All right,
Where did D go?
I'm gonna cease the illusion at this point.
Relax.
No Dachi's coming out. I'm just gonna walk behind it. I just do like that samurai kind of like low,
Yeah.
ready
Yeah.
squat. Yeah, just that whole way. Just hell on the calves.
And I can kind of cast cantrips whenever, yeah?
Yes,
Yep.
you absolutely can. You may not be able to do them silently. If there's a V in your components, VSM, verbal, somatic, or
Material.
Material. Well, there's
SM.
also okay. Yeah. So,
So-
you make hand gestures basically.
All right.
You don't
So-
need to speak.
Quietly, I'm gonna have a voice come right behind Gar's ear.
Oh god.
What is it? It's these woods. They're tainted. I don't like it.
Well, the faster we get in, the faster we get out.
Good. We'll be done with it.
All right, you get through the woods and you come across a decrepit shack.
Megan, I was nearly possessed by a ghost.
Oh, you don't say.
Tell them all about it.
Yes.
It was my own damn voice.
The wood that the shack was made from, it's very old, very gray. One of the upstairs windows looks to have been shattered. Next to the house is a small pen with probably a half dozen very large
Human centipedes.
very large pigs that don't look like they're moving that much. They're just kind of at a trough eating and kind of just lounging about in mud and filth.
Did these look anything like the hogs that were being slaughtered during Samhain?
That you were eating?
Or are they like different?
They look about the same, they just look much larger.
Okay.
Like
Real
almost
big.
unnaturally large.
I already had lunch.
Interesting.
And there's a fence around the entire property.
Is there a gate anywhere to get in?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Yeah. It keeps creaking after you stopped opening it. What's the door situation?
There's one door. It just looks like a regular old door.
Does it look like it's in need of a human-sized hole?
Large.
It has a rusted knocker on it that is in the shape of a pig.
Alright.
Should we?
Hey, why don't you
so
knock?
bold?
I can't reach.
I'm gonna pick him up by his armpits and hold him up to the knocker.
He's very reluctant now. He's kind of shaking a little bit, but he
You've got
grabs
this.
it, pulls it back very slowly.
I go. Got his ass.
I'm just gonna put him down. Just
This whole one shot is now going to be named Watch 4 Assholes Haze Bacon.
Yeah, just bring him.
I was getting hazed. I got.
No sound inside.
Can I sneak in? I'm not out yet, though.
Good try.
The door is shut.
Through the window, maybe? You said there's a broken window?
It's on like,
Window
the second
through the
floor.
wall.
Okay. And there's nothing I can use to, like, climb up to that window?
If you were going to try to get to that, you'd have to roll for acrobatics.
just try to throw you. Give you a toss.
Fastball special?
Yeah.
Ah! Was that a 6? I
Yeah.
think it was a 6.
Yeah.
And... where's my-
Acrobatics.
That's the first one.
Oh, it's for 7.
Wait, your acrobatics are... Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Little nimble
13.
halfling. Yeah, 7. Yeah.
Yeah, you managed to get up to...
Like, just barely.
you managed to find enough grips to get up to the second floor window. Roll acrobatics again.
Okay. What are you pointing out, Spencer? Ah, I forgot I had those. I have thieves' tools.
I think that's mostly for like.
Picking locks.
Yeah.
Disarming traps.
7. Okay, 14.
All right, you're fine. I was just seeing if you were going to get cut on the glass, but you're good.
Gotcha.
You don't have second story work, do you? Depending on what like type of rogue you are.
I have no idea what that is. Seconds.
It'd be in your like attributes, because that allows you to climb for free, basically. It'd be on the next page.
Oh.
Your class features and traits.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
that's
Here?
here.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Okay, she's got nimbleness, naturally stealthy. Okay.
I'm lucky. But we
Got
already
it.
did that part.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you got luck.
Mm-hmm.
Also brave. Okay, sorry to interrupt.
That's fine. You've come across what is essentially a sitting area. There's a very rotted chair. It's got some mold growing on it.
Okay.
There are 2 bookcases on either side of the, basically the little landing you're on. It's not like an actual floor, because you can see a ladder basically directly across from you that would lead down to the first floor. There's a small table by the chair, and there are a couple of books on the table. The titles of these books are The Mysteries of the Worm, Golden Bach, B-O-U-G-H.
Is that worm with a Y?
No, it's just W. And The Dead Zone.
Like the King Book? I'm assuming not.
Also, a good name for a steakhouse.
Dead Zone.
What do you do?
Pick one up, I guess. Mysteries of the Worm.
Okay.
Open it. Look at it.
You flip through it. The pages don't appear to be printed on parchment. It almost seems like a strange type of skin.
Yeah.
And they're written, and it's written in a language you do not recognize.
Okay. Maybe I'll pick it up. I only speak Common and Gnomish and Halfling, so maybe I could take it out to see if one of you recognize the language. I'm trying to think of how I'm going to get back down. You said there was a ladder to the first floor, right?
Yes.
No.
There's nobody home.
You said it was quiet.
Well, at least on the landing, there is no one there.
Okay. I'm going to sneak down the ladder. I've put the book in my bag, because I have a backpack.
Okay. You come down to the first floor. You see that there are 2 cauldrons. One has some sort of potion brewing in it.
Ooh.
The other one is rusted, and the bottom has basically caved in on itself. There's a small little bed in the corner, basically made out of different straw and burlap. There's also a small little kitchenette that looks out onto, that has a window above it. It looks out onto the hawk pen. In the kitchen, sitting facing the corner, is a young man.
Oh.
He is not saying anything. He's not looking at you. He's basically just hunched over. He's wearing nothing but a pair of shredded pants that are kind of tattered and torn more towards the bottom. They're cinched together with a piece of twines. They're clearly a size or two too big. He has different symbols carved into his back. They're old. They look like scars. Again, he's not saying anything. He's just kind of staring, sitting in the corner.
It's Blair Witch shit.
The music is really fitting too.
I put on the creepy playlist.
Thank you.
I think I'm gonna go, like, sneak around to the front door to let them in, so I'm not by myself.
Okay. You find the doors unlocked.
Does anyone here
Excellent.
not have disadvantage on stealth checks? I'm not a stealthy boy. He's probably good.
I'm reasonably good.
I think I'll be alright.
Fair enough. I think I might stay at the door.
Okay, give me a lookout.
I'll be the last one in at least.
Okay. I'll kind of like lead you back to where I was with the young man. Kind of maybe look at him nervously. I didn't want to go up to him by myself, just having broken in through the window.
So you're leading us into,
I guess so, yeah.
like, back around into the house?
Yeah.
Got it.
If you're willing to follow me.
Of course.
Are we gonna do the stealth like?
Yeah. Roll for stealth?
Sure.
30.
Jesus.
Fuck.
Oh, natural
Because I
20.
got a natural 20.
Let's go.
14.
An unnatural 20.
Okay.
Hey, I beat you on a check for the first time.
There you go. I'm not proficient in stealth.
Okay. You're all just sneaking around. No one hears you. The young man in the corner is, again, not moving, not really doing anything. You can see that he's breathing, though. So he's definitely alive.
The scars on his back, you said there are symbols?
Yep.
Can I Arcana check? Do I recognize them?
Sure.
He's currently watching Veggie Tales. He's really invested.
11.
You do not recognize them.
Alright.
Roll perception checks.
Should I open the door?
12.
Ooh, 7.
6.
11.
Wow.
Not so good.
By the cauldron that has the potion in it,
Oh, right.
there's a small little table. There are different items on there. Do you investigate what the items are? They look like items that would be used in potion making.
Okay, well, I might be more familiar with that.
Is the man looking in that direction?
No.
Okay.
He just doesn't notice us. Okay.
Again, he's basically just sitting, staring at the corner.
Is he deaf?
Is it a rough corner?
Do you want to try and find out if he's deaf?
Not necessarily. I'll look at the items on the table
Okay.
near the...
The items you find are a scorpion's tail,
Ooh. Cool band name.
an adder's fang,
Oh, what?
adder's fang,
It's for addition.
a couple of dead spiders in a bowl,
Sure.
Mm.
Are we talking a bowl or more like a saucer? Cup?
a bowl,
Bowl.
and 2 small jars, almost like mason jars, that have 2 tiny hearts in them. Probably like, I'm trying to think what kind of animal these would come from.
Baby human.
A chickatrace.
I mean, maybe the size of a baby human, maybe like a dog heart, basically that size. They are still beating.
Alright, that is important.
So that means whatever's got him still alive.
There are also 2 apples on the table. One of them is partially eaten. They are yellow apples.
That's how you know she's a monster.
I love yellow apples.
That's how you know he's a monster.
I do too. What do
I
you
like
think it's
yellow apples.
Yellow apples.
Joking.
Okay.
Gold and delicious, man.
Yeah. Tables turned on that.
Alright.
Alright, so what are you 2 doing?
I guess I'm just keeping an eye on this dude in the corner, who's not creepy at all.
I'm going to say quite loudly to
Jenny?
Jenny. Said, so, you're the alchemist. How do those things on the table look?
Well, I'm not an alchemist. My dad is, but I might have picked up a little from him.
So how do they look?
Can I check?
Is the guy reacting to me speaking?
He's kind of flinching a little bit, implying that he is hearing you. He's not deaf.
Alright.
But he's not like turning around or anything. He's still just right at the wall.
Got my hand.
Wow, he is
on my
not
hilt.
reacting to people just having
Nice.
broken into his
Ready.
home. Okay.
No knock on his
Also,
head.
roll up the sleeve on my left arm.
Okay.
Alright, so do I have any familiarity with these items?
Why don't you
Does she get
roll?
advantage on this check?
Yeah, I'll give her an advantage on it. I'd say roll Arcana, I guess.
15.
Roll
Or
again.
then roll again.
Oh, right. That's right.
Advantage means you roll twice and take it.
I'm going to go with the 15.
Okay. You realize that these are elements for a potion of longevity.
Okay. Including the beating hearts.
Yes.
Kind of curious as to why I learned that from my dad. Nice.
Well done.
Yeah. What do
Roll
you guys
perception-
make of this?
Roll perception checks again.
7.
16.
10.
Sorry, 18. I can do math.
Okay, you 2 notice in the center of the room there is a small iron ring fastened to the floor.
Iron ring. Can you describe it a little bit more?
Trapdoor.
Oh, okay. So I was picturing like an inlaid.
Although it's one of those ones that like it goes into the floor, so it's not like you would trip over.
Yeah.
Is it big or like, could anyone fit into it? A larger person, or is it smaller? Like more Ginny says.
I mean, it's average size, like he could fit through.
Okay.
I'm gonna on the door. I'm
gonna kind of wander in because I heard D talking.
slowly.
So we're not sneaking.
Apparently we don't need to.
We'll find out. I'm just gonna open that door.
Okay. You
What is all that shit?
Look
You
at that
see-
guy.
Ocean of longevity, it looks
you see
like.
some flame or candlelight under the floor. You also see some stairs. They look old, kind of rotted, leading down into the darkness. You wouldn't smell this, but the overwhelming smell of decay hits all three of you.
Yikes.
You all right?
Something in there is foul.
Something's not right.
What's with this guy?
I like how I look.
Yeah. And I just sit in the corner staring at the wall since we got here.
Is someone keeping an eye on this, like, sketchy dude just not
He hasn't
noticing
said
us?
anything?
Yeah, he hasn't moved at all.
Should
Should we tap him on the shoulder?
I guess.
I'll go over to this man. I have my Nodachi over my shoulder. I'm just gonna...
Boop, boop.
Hey!
He spins around, and you see that his eyes are milky white.
Oh.
You alright, fella?
Does he look alright?
Does he react other than having spun around? There are 4 intruders.
Well, 3.5.
Are you calling him the half or me?
Well, no, we got a dwarf and a halfling, so
He
it's fine.
reaches
Oh,
out,
right.
reaches out, touches Gar's face, kind of taps it a little.
Hello. Yes. No, that's,
So he's
that's the broken
not deaf,
crust.
he's blind.
And then removes the hand, and then spins back around.
Hey, I'm
Who
talking to
is
you.
this guy?
What's going on?
He's not responding.
He's not deaf, but...
I'm going to just idly with my finger trace the designs on his back. The scars.
His back arches,
Oh, sorry.
and then he collapses onto the ground and is taking an epileptic fit, if you will.
Oh,
What
I think
did you
he killed
do?
him.
can I try to help him?
Put a wall in his mouth.
What do you want to do?
Like a medicine check. I want to make sure that he's not going to die from this.
Go ahead.
Put him in, like, recovery position. What did I do? God, 4.
Live, damn it!
The fit lasts for about 10 seconds. He's not screaming, but he is making sort of an animalistic grunting, like. But after 10 seconds, it ceases, and he just collapses onto the floor.
Okay. Still
Should we-
breathing?
Still breathing.
So he's alive.
What the hell?
I
Is
didn't
he
mean.
human?
I didn't mean to.
He is human, yes.
Is Bagan with us at this point?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, he is, but he has gone ghost white, and he hasn't said anything, and he is
Ghost
eyeing
white.
that door like he
Like,
just
I
wants
am gonna grab him by
Bacon.
his collar.
That's what those Halo ghosts sound like.
If I can, like, this is your wheelhouse, apparently.
Tell us what this is.
Fix him. Do something.
Take some good notes.
Yeah, you're oddly quiet for you.
You.
He wanders over to the man. He rummages around one of his sacks, pulls out a
Smell
small
piss.
vial,
I guess you don't.
pulls out a small vial and rubs it underneath the man's nose. The man sits back
A
up.
little Narcan.
The man sits back up, rises, and just goes back to his chair and sits back down.
Yeah, I think he's happy in the chair.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm gonna walk over and I'm just gonna kind of flick his ear. Just hard as I can for a flick on the ear, but just a pat.
Again, he kind of flinches, but then goes back to just staring at the wall.
I think
I'm gonna, like, swerve around in front of him, between him and the wall, and kind of, like, put my hands on his, like, shoulders or something. Excuse me. I don't know. I'm trying to be
You have to
gentle.
climb on the chair.
Yeah. I'm not trying to be
Hang on to his
forceful. I
face.
still want to be gentle, but I want him to recognize that there are people trying to
So maybe
interact with him.
his knees instead of.
Yeah, maybe.
His ruddy knees and his tattered clothes.
Sir, you all right?
Yeah, he's not saying anything. You hear movement in the basement.
Alright,
I'm gonna reach around him,
Oh.
give him a little reach around.
grab his skull, his jaw,
Oh.
point his head down toward Ginny. I'm fine. And then I'm gonna walk away.
I think this is her thrall.
Do you hear that? Y'all heard that rumble in the basement, right?
No. That is my stomach.
Oh, because we didn't stop enough times.
Alright, I'm going to deploy my collapsible shield
Oh, shit.
on my arm.
Okay.
You see, like, this little thing attached to my arm. It's like, they do like a little buckler.
Oh, sure.
That is so cool.
Fancy.
Shall we check out the basement? I'm now fully suspicious.
He's not responding to us.
I'll
No.
follow you, friend.
Alright.
He said he's fine.
Oh, right. I'm gonna take out a torch and kind of like strike it. I cannot see in the dark.
Okay.
Um,
Well, I mean,
wait,
you
I
can
brought a
see that
torch.
there's candlelight in the
I
basement.
thought. Maybe not.
oh, okay. So it
Yes, I
doesn't
have a
go into
torch.
darkness like this. It's just like dimly lit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then
I
I'm
have a
not gonna do
torch.
that.
Can I pull it out?
Yes.
I'm gonna have my sword like
Torch.
halfway out of the sheath though, as I'm creep down the stairs.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my hand on the hilt of my sword as well.
So I'm second in line. You're 1st. Who's third?
I'll be third with my light
Third
source.
with the light.
I'll be fourth, pulling up the rear.
Okay.
Bagan, don't you dare run away.
Keep an eye on the weird guy for us.
You got it. You got it.
Let us know if you start squealing.
Oh, I will. I will.
Before I head down, I'm gonna persuade Bagan, and I want to just say, hey, there could be some interesting occult artifacts down there. Maybe we'd bring them
Maybe
back
weed?
up. You should stay here. I'm trying my hardest to persuade him. Stay put.
Roll persuasion.
Probably a good idea.
18.
Yeah, he's all for that. You know, he doesn't like it,
Mm.
but he likes the sound of the artifacts.
The
So.
allure.
All right, so you all descend into the basement. All right.
Probably like see my eyes more prominent now. They glow just a little bit.
Should we take a penis break?
We can
You
take
want to take a
A
little break?
what?
Pee break.
Penis break. That's just what I call it when I'm DMing.
I see.
And we have female players too, but they also take a penis break for some reason.
Alright.
It's non-gender specific.
It's 2019.
Penises for everybody.
Hands to the face.
You get a penis.
Well, sometimes someone gets hit in the eye.
With a penis?
It's 2019, man.
I hate when I hit myself in the eye with my penis.
Right? Happens every morning. So, I make it clear.
That it's gaslighting.
Gaslighting.
Gaslighting, baby.
So he just yells it in my face.
Spencer's gaslighting. Open Thursdays. Or by appointment.
What's it like to schedule an appointment?
We don't have
Actually,
it.
yeah, we don't really do
You already
appointments.
scheduled one.
Yeah.
Did I?
You don't believe me? Who's going to believe you?
All right. You have descended down the stairs, I believe.
Yes, we're going in the hole. Watch your head.
All of you.
All of us.
Okay. You get.
First, second,
I'm third.
fourth.
Torch.
You get
About
to.
crotch level.
Better.
Nipple level.
Yeah.
Does someone want to take my torch?
No!
You get to the bottom of the stairs and you find it's a dirt floor. Your torches reveal that it's basically dirt walls as well. There are some, you see some jars of what appear to be human organs along the walls. You see
Nice.
entrails, some hearts, a brain. On the other end is a small faded work table, which is where there's a small candelabra made of iron. There are 4 candles in it. They are all alight. And what you see is Pygmalion, the old hag. She is completely naked, and she is in the process of butchering one of the gigantic hogs from the pen outside. Some of the blood is seeping into the dirt underneath your feet, hollowed out head of one of the pigs as a mask.
Tasty.
Nice. Then how do we know for sure that's who he is?
Like green, scaly skin.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Kind of
Yeah.
weird and emaciated.
Yeah, that's fair.
I still have my sword out. I'm just kind of looking at the rest of the party, trying to figure out what to do.
We interrupted.
I'm gonna try to, seeing all this, unsheath my sword as inconspicuously as possible.
Swing.
Okay.
Do I need to roll any check or just do so silently?
Roll, I guess, sleight of hand.
Yeah. 17.
All right. There might be a small sound, but she doesn't hear it. She's got a rusty knife in her hand that's slicing open the pig. She's taking out some of the organs, putting them on a table.
Did we ever try just knocking?
Yeah,
That's what we're doing.
we did knock.
Did we?
The doorway. We knocked on the knocker.
Yeah,
Oh,
remember?
yeah. Gotcha.
Pig knocker.
Pig knocker.
What do you want?
For some reason, I wasn't ready for that question.
Sorry to interrupt. We have come on behalf of the town of Ashihara. A man was killed. A man named Soho Obayashi, the Jade Hand. We're curious if you know anything about this. We're not looking to intrude, just asking innocuous questions.
I might. She pops out one of the joints of one of the legs as she's saying this and kind of twists off one of the legs.
Is there anything we can provide to you in exchange for the information?
She kind of looks at you and you can see her eyes because the pig head she's wearing, the eyes have kind of been hollowed out. Almost is like taxidermy, so there are parts of it that are rotting, but parts of it still look fresh. You can see her eyes, and the jaw has been removed, so you can see her mouth as well. She says, I will provide you with the answer to one question. Choose wisely. However, you will have to earn this answer. With that, she snaps her fingers. A small door opens behind you, and out comes a mummy. Roll for initiative.
4.
18.
7.
4 for Gar. 18 for D. 7 for Flintlock.
Where's initiative? Oh, okay. I'm like,
It's
it's
the
in
big
here.
one, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. 9.
Right. I...
Swords out.
Yeah, sword is out. And sorry about this, Gar. You're not gonna like this. I'm gonna start strong with a scorching ray.
Ooh.
Okay.
Why won't he like that?
He
don't
does
like
not like
magic.
magic.
Oh, right.
So, 3 rays of fire and hurl them at targets within range. I'm putting all 3 toward the mummy. 9.
That does not hit.
That's a lot. That's
Yeah.
kind of money.
22.
That does hit.
And 24.
Though.
Or, sorry, 23.
The last 2 hit.
Alright, so we're looking at 4d6. Can I borrow some d6s? Alright.
My tiny one?
I will take your tiny one. Shockingly average. 13. And it's a mummy, so does the fire affect?
It has damage vulnerabilities to fire.
So it takes double damage.
Okay, so it would be 26 instead of 13?
Yes.
Yep. These two were yours, yeah?
Yes. Gotcha.
Oh, I gotta do math now.
Didn't sign up for math.
Just wanted to do cool adventures with my friends.
Well, all four of you notice that trapdoor has slammed down behind you.
Crap.
So
Or wouldn't it be in front of us now?
No, it's
the
behind
trapdoor
us.
above you.
Yeah.
Okay,
That you
gotcha.
came down from. It has slammed closed, apparently through magic. You didn't see anyone necessarily closing it. And you three, the mummy having just taken some fire damage, some of its bandages have burned off, and you notice similar symbols to carved on this mummy's body, similar to what was on the young man's body upstairs.
Shit.
Okay. So is it me?
Yes, it is your turn.
I want to run up and touch, like from behind maybe, that writing, the carving. Does it seem to affect the other guy?
Well, the carving is on this mummy's chest.
Okay, that's a little high for me.
You touch it, just move.
Can I jump up and try to touch it, see if anything happens?
So you're going to run forward from where you are.
Yeah,
To
we're not
tag
too
it?
far.
Okay, yeah, just checking.
Yeah, just roll dexterity, because, yeah, just to see if you can pull this off.
Thanks. Not. It's a 7.
I would say you jump and you kind of graze one, but it's not like a full-on, like, poke.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't seem to have done anything.
Okay, that's what I said.
Does she still get an attack action?
Because that was a movement.
Yeah, I would say if you want to attack, you can.
Alright.
Oh, and out-of-game comment. Love what you did there. We had our whole like plan of attack, him, and you just kind of switched it up on us.
A mummy jumped out of a fucking closet. It's the classic D&D trope.
So now Ginny's coming around this way, and
It's like
she
a play.
will
It's
sack
like a
the
football
quarterback.
play.
But anyway, that just
We're gonna do a shotgun pass.
How much did the magic flame affect it?
It hurted a decent amount.
So if I use my torch, say, like on its ankle to try to trip it up, would that do any good?
You should give it a shot.
I sense hesitance, though.
Well, I'm just trying to
You
figure,
could
are you like
attack.
trying to trip it, or are you trying to like set it on fire?
I'm trying to set it on fire, but like, I guess make it snow because it's starting at the ankle. I can't. I mean, I could try jumping again to get it higher up.
You just
No,
never make
just-
an attack with
Well,
it.
yeah. Or,
Yeah, I would just attack with that.
Okay.
So roll d20.
It'd be a strength weapon, right, for improvised.
Yeah, with no proficiency.
With what?
So
your
edge of
strength is
strength,
0.
which is
Aw,
0. So
it's
it's
only
just a
10.
flat 10.
Yeah.
That does not hit.
Yeah.
So keep in mind your weapon.
You
Yeah,
can,
that's fair.
you can attack with, if you have an offhand weapon. If you have your
That's
torch
fair.
and your sword, you can still attack again.
That's fair. I was just trying something.
Yeah,
Use
no,
magic
yeah,
fire,
totally fine.
Burning. Alright. Do I get one more?
Attack.
Yeah, if you wish
With
to use
your-
it with your bonus action, two-handed
Yeah.
fighting. You don't get as much damage when you hit, but you'd still do your regular weapon attack.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do.
Nice.
17.
Plus
Which are you
7.
attacking with? Short
The
sword?
short sword.
Yeah.
Yes. I
So yeah,
24.
24.
That does hit.
Nice.
So you will do 1d6 plus 4.
Oh,
She-
okay. I was like, where are you getting the 4?
I don't think she's getting the +4. She doesn't get her proficiency.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's to hit then. So she would have rolled +4 instead of +7.
No, you still get the 2-hit bonus. You just don't get the damage bonus when you're doing offhand fighting.
I thought it wasn't. I thought you didn't get proficiency with your offhand.
You may be right.
Well, technically,
It's still gonna hit.
wouldn't the
Yeah,
offhand,
it's gonna
wouldn't
hit,
the
yeah.
offhand attack have been her torch attack?
It's her choice.
Okay.
She did that one first, so it's kind of easier.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was just
So it's
trying
going to
something.
hit.
That's, I totally.
Yeah. So do the 1d6 because it's going to do your regular weapon damage.
Okay. 5.
That works.
5 points of what's that slashing?
Piercing.
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 Stabby stab.
Deb.
Alright, it is now the mummy's turn.
Uh-oh.
The mummy returns.
And
Can
it
I
is
run
going-
back, or is that...
You'd be
well,
disengaging.
you're kind of behind it at this point. I
Okay.
believe.
All right.
It's going to use it is its dreadful glare on
Oh
you.
boy.
Oh.
So roll for wisdom.
Oh, that's not good. I mean, confidence?
That's not good.
Do you have any kind of advantage on magic saves?
Oh,
Yeah, you half elf.
no, I'm a human.
Oh, no, we're fucked.
Yeah, I got a 2.
Okay, so
You got spooked.
you are
What does the glare
basically paralyzed until the end of the mummy's next turn.
Got it.
do? That sucks.
It's a long time.
So that is the mummy's action. It is now your turn.
Sweet. I'm gonna run up, and because I still have like my sword like half drawn, I'm gonna run up first slash. Just gonna do like very dramatic, like out of the sheath
Mm-hmm.
hit,
Okay.
or at least attempt to hit.
Bato Jutsu.
Yeah. 18 to hit.
That does hit.
All right. That first attack. 7 slashing damage. And I'm gonna come back with another hit because I have extra attack. With a 17 to hit.
That does hit.
Alright. With 9 slashing damage. And I'm gonna take a position sort of between the mummy and D, just like with my shield up.
Okay.
Just like.
It is now your turn.
Okay. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to find a good spot astride Flintlock, and I'm going to move in with the Nodachi. That's a 21 to hit.
That does hit.
It's going to be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 slashing damage.
Nice.
The mummy falls over. It turns to dust.
Awesome.
It's dead.
Nailed it.
Nice.
Very good.
So can I?
Yeah, you
Put
can
you
move,
down.
but you're still like real freaked out from its dreadful glare. Let's say.
Bash Brothers.
Here we go.
Boom.
I still have an attack. I'll put that one in my pocket.
During all of this, Pygmalion has just continued butchering her pig. She hasn't really acknowledged the battle that was going on. So what do you do?
Well, we got a question, right?
We've got to agree. Do we just ask
One
her?
question.
One question.
Oh, right, one. Okay.
What should we ask?
Do we ask her?
What's the weather tomorrow?
Do we get any other questions?
Do we really get just the one question? Out of character.
Do we just ask who killed?
Well, I mean, what do we want to know? Is there?
Because we don't know.
This
how
is
much
our.
even
This
knows.
is our one question that we've got.
Could ask where the killer is.
We could,
Who the killer is?
Who the killer is.
But if she
but
doesn't
who
know,
won't
that's
tell?
a-
So here's the problem: who won't tell us where, and where won't tell us who? Is there a question we could ask that would reveal everything?
Well, I mean, depending on your use of conjunctions. Like if we asked an and question, will she answer both pieces of it? Like who killed? Who's the killer, and where are they?
So you're saying the and makes it technically still one question, even though it's two questions?
Or we
Yes,
could ask a holistic
this,
question.
and
I
that.
haven't dealt with this kind of thing before. I
The
don't
lady
know.
said a single question.
Yes. So how about one holistic question?
Do we want to know who?
Can you tell us everything?
No. That's a yes or no answer.
Correct.
Ooh, good call.
What happened to Saho Obayashi?
His head was
The night-
broken and his eyes were gouged out. That's the answer.
Mm.
We still need an identity.
Yes, but wouldn't that question encompass who?
Yes.
So
That
Would
might be
it?
good enough. We've been gathering all the information we need here in town.
it would cover who and potentially
I'm gonna
The
just,
dir-
keep an eye on the hag and make sure she's not
yeah.
disappearing. There's
That-
no weird doors opening.
It would cover who, but I want to get a sense of who they are, how they did it, and where they went next.
Mm-hmm.
So if we ask about the night, and also is this,
What if we just
Ginny
ask-
brought up a good point. Just because we ask doesn't mean she knows.
So that could be a waste of a question. She doesn't know the answer. She didn't say she knew everything.
Well,
did
we
she?
think on what we think she might know. Fairly, she might know where.
We've earned an answer. We should ask it. we can probably earn another.
Do you want
That's
to
a
push
good
our
point.
luck, though?
I haven't broken a sweat, my friend.
Nor have I.
You can't
was-
sweat.
That was pretty easy.
You're not wrong.
That was pretty easy if you ask me.
Then why are you shaking so bad?
Because he's tainted by magic.
That glare, man.
I'm made of it.
That's some
let's just-
shade.
One thing at a time. I'll get to you later. I say we ask who.
Because then the rest of the town can help us out with where.
Yes.
And how to find him.
Mm-hmm.
For her. 2019.
Pygmalion. We've earned our answer. Here's our question. Who killed Saho Obayashi?
Just trying to think how to answer this.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
Do you
know,
want to
get out.
fight for another question?
Bring it on. Got
I
all
was
night.
expecting you to waste the question. Is it really we only get one?
How many other mummies do you have?
19. We got 19 questions.
just bring them all out.
Will you allow us to eat part of the mummy? It
How
looked
well
like
roasted is it?
Well, it's dust now. Like sprinkle a little bit on.
What about the pig
Well,
she's
will you-
slicing up?
Yeah, that's true. Food abounds.
It's probably more
There's
nutritious
something
than mummy.
off with that pig. It's
The
too
one
large.
she's-
Yeah, it's face.
The one she's wearing?
No, the one she's cutting up.
Yeah, it's not the size of the one that you
Uh.
ate the face of.
The giant ones?
Mm. Could fit inside of that thing.
They're too slow.
Are pigs hard to raise?
Where were you born?
What
What's
is
your
the diet for the pigs? What is it?
We just keep asking all these questions. And she's just
What do you hope to
methodically-
accomplish before you die?
What's your
That's a good
5-year
question.
And she turns around and asks you and then kills you.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
It's a job interview. A hag interview.
Oh, shit.
Where do you see yourself in 6 decades?
What if
You seem to be continually creating and brewing life extension potions. Do you really think this will pan out for you?
I think she's the one supplying. What's her name? The lady.
Kimiko?
No. The female leader of the town.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Miss
Lady Palmer. Yeah.
Palmer, yeah.
I think she's providing them.
When you said the lady, I was like, the
I
hayloft harlot?
You think she's
I
giving
forgot
her
about Palmer.
life extending
I
potions?
think so.
Oh, right, because she was really old.
She's always moving around, pretty spry for an old gal like that.
And she's with a half elf. They live longer.
That helps with at least a little over a century.
Would you like a blanket? We've got a lot of questions. We're going to be here a while.
Have you thought of like beige?
Why exactly are you naked?
Right. And the nakedness is part of it.
What are your thoughts on cow hides?
The price of ale is skyrocketing.
It's ridiculous. $5 a gallon. I mean gold.
You've just been having water
The
cooler
dungeon
talk.
master has had his back turned to us as he cogitates, and we've just been going on.
She sets down her knife and wanders over to the bucket of blood. It's difficult to see. I'm seeing many possible options.
Take your time. Have you thought about beige?
Oh, fuck.
Sorry, we have to earn that answer.
Probably have to fight harder for that one.
All I can tell you is that it was an outsider. Their face is not available to me.
We'd like to earn another question.
I'd like to buy a vowel.
Just hag stick for like 20 minutes.
I'm gonna peel an apple and see which vowel.
There you go.
That is the one answer you will receive.
Man.
However, you asked the wrong question.
May we attempt to ask the proper question?
Can you give us the proper question?
That'll be our next question. Question 2, what should we have asked?
20 mummies later.
I like the little halfling eyebrow raise. Like, I feel like she should get. She should roll persuasion or something.
How is my persuasion? Not good.
She rises up. She was hunched over the bucket of blood. She rises up. She looks at the four of you and says, "You should have asked who's next."
Oh, damn.
And she sweeps her arms. The blood flies out of the cauldron,
Oh no.
Oh, no.
and it splashes over all four of you.
Oh,
Everything goes black.
no. Oh, no.
And when you open your eyes again, you are in the village square.
Oh, man.
Oh. What's going on?
Are we still covered in blood?
Yes, you are all still covered in
We
blood.
got carried.
Oh,
We got carried.
By who? The pigs?
Where's Bagan?
Or like strapped to the pigs?
Where is Bacon?
Oh, yeah.
He's bacon now.
He's gonna wait a while.
There's gonna be a dwarf-sized mummy in there.
Hey, guys, where'd you go?
Hope you like tattoos.